sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray on all these different stations that we're on now. We got 790 AM right here in Memphis, Tennessee. And then, of course, our good friends in Brownsville now are part of it. That's WNWS AM 1520 and WTBG FM 95.3. They call that the Brownsville Radio. And, of course, in Jackson, all you folks out there in Jackson at News Talk 101.5, streaming 24/7 now. You can get Outdoors with Larry Ray throughout the Mid-South, all over West Tennessee, and, of course, Mississippi and Arkansas. And this being the third Saturday, Frank Barton is on his way. I don't know if he's coming by ATV or maybe one of them slingshots or something. But Guy Trebo is here, our webmaster at LROutdoors.com. Good morning, Guy.
Morning, Larry.
And the web is rolling on, right?
Yes,
I mean,
we're rolling on.
We've got all the guests posted up there, and we'll have this show will be posted on LROutdoors.com as soon as Greg Ratliff, our show producer, will be able to click it to us. But welcome aboard again, all you folks in Brownsville and Jackson. We're glad to have you part of the Outdoors with Larry Ray family as we roll into our 17th year on the air. I think it is. I don't know. Things run together when you do it like that. But Guy's in here, and I know, Guy, that if you want information, there's no place to go for outdoor information other than what?
LROutdoors.com, Larry.
And because what do we have on there?
Everything.
Now, everything is a big word. That's one syllable or two syllables? I don't know. Or three syllables in the South. Everything.
We got news. We have all these reports that we get, fishing reports.
Yes, we do.
We're heading into spring.
Heading into spring.
We're really going to get going there. And we got information on the boat show coming up. And we also have the next edition of Mid-South Hunting and Fishing.
That's right. And the new one is you should be getting the February issue, if you haven't already gotten it, and I've already put to press, so to speak, the March issue. We have to work a month ahead, and that's really confusing sometimes for an old person like me to try to put those things together. And what a big week in the Mid-South. The 119th running of the National Bird Dog Championships is rolling in a muddy field. You're talking about they wouldn't even run at Oaklawn if these were horses. But they're making these dogs run 3 hours at Ames Plantation, 8 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And I have to report, folks, that my dog is in the hunt. My dog, last week, we picked the winners, Ron Wall and John Gordon. They're out. They're out. All right, I know it. Lulu is back in town. That's right. Lulu is the dog that's co-owner by our good friend Doug Arthur and Rachel Blackwell at 26 years old, the daughter of Billy Blackwell, and came out of the mud on Thursday with 5 finds. That's right. Ran the 3 hours and found 5 coveys of quail. And good for you, Rachel. And we're going to have some information on that on the website. Also, 42 dogs. Now they had to push it back because of rain, so that means that without any other interruptions, of course the forecast says rain for the next 80 days. Maybe 40 days and 40 nights. I'm really scared about that, you know. But a wet field out there, and they should be through now without any more interruptions next Friday after the afternoon brace. But, Guy, I look at this thing right now. We've had some crazy weather. Have we not had crazy weather?
Yeah, it has been. Extreme for us.
Like Thursday was like 70.
Yeah.
And today it's supposed to be in the 40s. We have these things called, and you're from Illinois, Greg, so you have to deal with this all the time, right? Get your microphone over there. Frank's not even here yet. He's still on.
I'm used to this whole. I'd get up in the morning for school when I was in high school, and it'd be 40 degrees when I'd get up, and it'd be 85 in the afternoon. So.
And then the next day it'd be 40 below. Though.
Yeah. Then the next day it'd be 25 degrees. And
can you imagine running 3 hours in mud like these dogs do?
Ugh.
Huh?
No, thank you.
These dogs are amazing. These dogs are amazing. They pick them up if they're not doing a good job, but we're so proud of Rachel Blackwell and her dog. But got a busy show today. Got some folks already in studio. To get up this early, didn't even bring donuts. You would have thought that Ron McSwain would have brought something. I know he always brings bodyguards. I mean, that's part of his job at Germantown Baptist Church out there, and our good friend Ron McSwain, the men's minister. We're going to talk to Ron in just a minute here, but he brought a couple of his pals. They got a big event coming up. This is Wild Game dinner time. I love them. I had my physical, and I weighed almost 170 pounds. Now, I weighed 111 when I graduated from high school.
Well,
but I can look over at Ron right now and feel I'm doing okay. Well, we kind of relate there. I mean, the Wild Game dinners are just starting. What are we going to happen to us here, though? Going off the diet, going to do that. I went to Mark Rose's Wild Game dinner over at Angel Way Baptist Church in West Memphis last Friday night. Almost 500 people there. Golly, they gave away prizes. And you know what I won? What do you think I won?
nothing.
I did. I won a Mark Rose signature Lew's rod and reel. Yes.
That's a good deal.
That's a very good deal.
How many times has Ron Wong tried to get that from you?
Oh, he tried to get it the other night. But we're still waiting on his pictures for the website. Ron kind of runs behind a little bit.
Isn't he in the Classic this year?
Ron?
No.
I thought you-
Ron is not in the
Ron's in the
Classic.
classic. Ron is a classic. We can say that about him, but no, Mark Rose is not in the classic. No,
I thought he was.
He fishes on the FLW.
I know, but I thought
He doesn't fish BASS. No.
I know, but I thought he had a special exemption.
No special exemptions at the golf tournament.
Okay.
This is not like the golf tournament where you can bring in Tiger Woods when he's 12. You got to earn to be in these kind of things. And speaking of that, one of my favorite shows of the year is coming up very soon in March, and that's our BASS Classic preview where we'll have all the anglers. And another show, I'm nailing it down. Here it comes. It's the Turkey Show. I just got confirmation today. Mr. Steve Reynolds himself, retired emeritus president of Baptist Hospitals, and one of the first people I ever went turkey hunting with, is going to be on that show too. So we're going to have about 5 or 6 turkey callers in this room, and bring your
Making
earplug.
some beautiful
Making
music.
some beautiful music, and then we're going to have all the great ones via the telephone. So that's in March too. So we got 2 great things coming on. But I have to say that Ron. Switch the microphone over to Ron. We're going to give him a little extra time here because he's got so many people to introduce. So Ron McSwain, how you doing, buddy? Everything all right at Germantown Baptist?
Absolutely.
Dr. Fowler keeping you shape, watching
doing
after you out there.
Yes, sir.
That's my church away from my church. You
I
know
know it
that.
is.
So I love that Germantown Baptist Church, and you guys are in the expo business. I mean, it's coming up. This coming a week from today, the 24th. And you're going to have, and we're going to talk to him on the next segment. Who's your featured speaker?
Steve Bargatze.
Bargatze, and that's a TSSAA.
Right.
He's been a part of that, and he's a magician, right?
He's a magician and a comedian combined.
Well, golly, you'd expect that, wouldn't you? I mean, I've been that for years.
I agree.
I've made people in fact, I've made people disappear on this show. Right in the middle of interviews, they just disappeared, haven't they? Guy, you agree with that?
Yeah.
But I had the privilege of being at Germantown Baptist. People do not remember me speaking out there because I was dressed in my ghillie outfit, and they never knew who I was. I was the only guy to show up on the stage, and no one knew who I was. even my granddaughter didn't recognize me, But you got this big event, and who do you got with you this morning?
I have Kevin Anderton. He's one of our men's ministry committee members.
Okay.
And I also have Tom Sampson, who is a two-time world champion in the Memphis in May barbecue contest.
Well, why did you not mention him as being a member of the committee? You went straight
He
to the
is a
food.
member of the committee.
No, you didn't say that. You just went straight to what the food is there.
I wanted to brag on it.
You did. Well, man, you left the guy out over there right next to you. I mean, he's part of the Anderton family.
Absolutely.
So that guy knows food.
One of the best seafood places in the city of Memphis.
Yeah, many a memories, buddy. I got many a memories.
That place started in 1946, Larry.
Well, I was. Yeah, I was. Yeah. I was young. I was very young. That's hard to believe. 46. Golly. But we're in the process of putting together. This does not go overnight. So, one of you guys, we got a couple of minutes. Tell us how long preparation have y'all been doing on this?
Well,
get the microphone.
Let me. What we do is just in terms of the week of preparation, we have a lot of the members, donate wild game, deer, duck, turkey,
right,
and elk, pheasant, you name it. The week before, and we'll have about 15 or 20 people at the church from Tuesday night to Friday night preparing 6 to 9, just preparing the meals. Because this is always one of our most popular events. Close to 1,000 people there, and it'll be a lot of fun. The food is fantastic, and so that's just the week of kind of how we prepare.
And I know you guys also. This is something you started on. We as soon as our last one's over, we getting ready for the next one. You got to follow up and see those. So this takes a lot of effort by a lot of people, right, Ron? I mean, yes, because it's always you. They say Ron is the face of the Germantown Expo. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's right. And y'all been doing it how long, Ron? 40 years?
More than 20 years.
More than 20 years.
Yeah, more than 20 years.
Wow. And now, when we get Steve on the line here in a few minutes and talk about his ministry, because this is part of the men's ministry, you guys really kick off things. I know Ron calls me to see when our church, Bartlett Hills, is having theirs, and I want to make sure we're not on the same night because It does interfere with a lot of these things. But why do you do it?
Well, our primary purpose for doing it is to attract and reach unchurched and perhaps even unsaved people.
And
you normally darken the door of a church if you just invited them to come to a regular church service, but they will come to this.
Now, they will come to this, and once you get them there, you got them, right? And we'll have vendors there, Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll have a table. I'm not sure if we'll have a chair yet. I haven't heard that yet, but we will have a table. So let's take a break and come back, and hope Frank Barton will show up. But if he doesn't, Ron's got enough friends to take care of us for the rest of it. We can talk Andertons. We can talk barbecue. We can talk all sorts of stuff on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Be right back.